Let's test this out. Yep, that'll hold a dog. Okay, so I've got a basic washer lock snare here, about 40 inches long. There's a couple ways to do this. You could either stake them into the ground with a rebar stake if you have stakes with you. I prefer to just do it this way. We're required to have tags here in Idaho, so here's my tag rolled up. Put it around the very bottom base of this. Put your washer or cam lock through here. You're going to pull this tight. Yep, coyote will choke down on that before it gets too far. Okay, about here's your loop. So all we need to do now is build a wire support. Some 16 gauge electric fence wire. You can use up to 8 gauge wire if you prefer. If you're going to be leaving snares up for a long time, that's fine. If you're trapping rabbits or other small critters like that, you're fine to go with supporting them with sticks and whatnot, because basically everything's going to be the same as this set here, except for the fact that you're going to be smaller scale and everything. Coyotes, your loops can be anywhere from 4 to 6 inches off the ground. Rabbits, you're going to go with a much smaller loop. I'm just going to slide my washer right in here. Pull out your slack. Kind of adjust your loop as needed. And if you need to, you can take a couple of small sticks, put them in the ground to hold your snare. It's going to get hit. Okay, there's a good trail snare. That'll work for coyotes, badgers, and being that I'm trapping badgers out here, I'm going to run this one a little closer to the ground. I got maybe 2 inches above the ground there. That's a standard snare set. If you look, we've got these trails moving down through here, pretty nice trails. We're going to walk down this road, and I'll probably just keep throwing a few in on these trails, and when I'm done, I'll put some bait maybe in the middle of the road and some scent, and so we'll get them cutting across through here tonight. Okay, we've got us another great snare location right here, just down the road from that other one. We're gonna try to set this snare without using any extra materials at all. Same sort of deal here. Put this guy in there. Pull down to the base. We just hung it up on the brush there. What you can do to make this a little bit better is use some natural fencing. Try to encourage them to jump through that loop right there. The more you set, the better chances you got. As we say up here, you got to play to win. There's a coyote snare. Boy, this audio is really going to suck, so bear with me here. So we're about 10 yards away from that other set. right in an animal's hole, but I prefer to do it outside the hole in case there's multiple critters. You can reset the set. Let's get our trap all laid in here. Then just stake her down. Now we're going to get a little bit of dirt from our den over here. Just put that there handy. Put my pan cover on here. Put just a little on there to hold it in place. Now this right here would make a hell of a flat set for coyotes and whatnot. And all I do to blend that in is get a bunch of this duff off the ground. Something like that. Maybe a couple of guide sticks. But we're gonna do a dirt hole. A true dirt hole, so got my dirt hole there. Getting some lure out. Putting this on a piece of fake fur, a little bit of faux fur. Okay. That's going to go right there in that hole. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to put some fresh dirt around this so it looks like something just dug it. Give it some eye appeal. Make sure that's reamed out real good. So it looks like something's in there. And for backing, I'm going to use some cow manure.